Hey guys, I'm Kylie. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to talk about my new strategy of going wide. So what does going wide means? Going wide basically means you are taking your books out of Amazon and only Amazon, and you are spreading them around to any number or multitude of other distributors as you wish. So to give you a little bit of background, I published my first book April of 2015, and that was book 1 of the Legend series, Set in Stone. I did it exclusively through Amazon because I got advice that KU would be very, very good for new authors. KU can be very good for new authors. The genre that I chose was a little bit of a mix-up. It was paranormal and fantasy with romance, and I hadn't really conquered the whole, how do I market? How do I brand? I had an idea of how to brand, but branding books was a totally new experience for me. I was used to branding companies, schools, universities, things of that sort through college and through work that I had done in my master's and in my old career that I had. I had no idea how to brand or market books. So my first book kind of was like, meh. And then of course I did the horrible taboo as an indie author, and I didn't release my next book for 9 months. I know, say what you will, it was a long time, because I had gotten married in that time, and I had also moved to Texas from Tennessee in that time. So why go wide now? Well, I have had 4 years in this business, the majority of them being exclusively to Amazon and to Kindle Unlimited. And I am kind of ready to be done being beholden to one entity. What do I mean by being beholden to one entity? Well, that is quite simply the gist of it. When you are in Kindle Unlimited, you are not allowed to put your book on any other platform at any other sale, and I believe that is for ebook only. I'm not exactly 100% sure on print, but you'd have to look it up for yourself. And that includes BookFunnel and any other sort of free thing that you want to put your book on. Next of your book on your blog, I think you can only do 5 to 10% of your book on your blog for Kindle not to smack you. If Kindle finds your book, which a lot of people have pirating issues, I've had my books pirated, it's just a thing that indies and traditional people have to be aware of. If Amazon finds those books on other platforms, say somebody has pirated your book and taken it to Kobo, they find it on Kobo, they could slap you, and then you have to prove that no, my book was pirated, this wasn't me, they're making money off of me, and that's a pain in the butt. Also, Kindle Unlimited has been extremely wonky ever since its inception. It is extremely good for those who know how to work it and for those whose books are marketable in Kindle Unlimited. Kindle Unlimited has not been good to me. Granted, I haven't really taken the time to really try to market, so I'm not really 100% sure how it would have worked if I had tried to do more Amazon ads or Facebook ads, but in general, it's just not working for me. You can never rely on the page reads, and you can never rely on the payouts being proper. And there's a lot of issues with Kindle Unlimited that have come to the forefront that I don't want hanging over my business. So Kindle Unlimited and Amazon is amazing for some people who know how to work that niche really, really well. And yes, Amazon is this big behemoth of an entity, and it is what it is. That is what we have in the book market as indies. We are always going to have to deal with the elephant of Amazon in our room. It's just going to happen. However, I have started to realize I want my eggs displayed in more than one basket. So I have set up accounts at Kobo, Barnes & Noble Press, at iBooks. I am waiting back for Google Play, and then I will also have obviously Amazon. So that is 5 platforms that I will be distributed across. And I'm really excited. I'm really hopeful about this whole branching out and getting my books in more people's hands, because you have to understand that as many people have Kindles, so many people have Nooks, have, just their phones. They read their books a variety of different ways. And right now I am cutting all of those people off. They don't have any way to get my books. They don't have any way to read unless they buy the paperback from Amazon. And what if they don't like paperback? What if they just want to read on their Nook or on their phone? I know there are now Kindle apps you can download, but some people just don't want to use Kindle. They don't like the idea that when you pay for a book to read and have on your Kindle, you technically don't own that book. You're just borrowing it. And people want to own their own things. They want to own their own ebooks. So I can totally understand that. By the time this video goes out, it'll be November, and I will hopefully be wide by end of November, early December for 2020. I'm really excited about it. I'm really, really hopeful. Like I said, I will be doing so much more research into Facebook ads this coming year, and whatever I find, I will let you know. I will let you know how frustrating it is, or how mind-blowingly easy it is. However, anything worth doing that you have to put money into, I can't see as being readily easily. It's going to take a lot of research. It's going to take a lot of time testing. And yeah, I'm really excited because now going wide means that I can actually potentially start doing pre-orders. I can potentially get on lists, because USA Today bestseller and New York Times and all of those, they are bucket list goals for me. I'm not holding my breath, but now that I'm going wide, I have the opportunity to actually have the chance to be on one of those lists if I am lucky enough and have the sales and the readership enough to do that, because you have to be on more than one platform in order to get on those lists. Just Amazon won't cut it. You might be an Amazon bestseller and you might make all of your money that way, and that is great and that is fine. But for some other people, sometimes other people want more. Sometimes other people want that title to their name. And I don't necessarily want it for just, I'm a USA Today bestseller. I want it to show people that my books are tried and true, that my writing has been tested and tried, and it's good. It's just an extra moniker besides the reviews that you get, besides the rankings that you get that says, hey, this person's book sells, or this person has done well. Everything bodes well in your favor. It's like building up your resume going to college. What extracurriculars or what special things have you won or done or experienced that, will help your brand and your book forward? So that is why I have decided to go wide. Again, I don't like Kindle Unlimited. I hate the way that it's set up, but it's the nature of the beast. And I understand that it is very, 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 very good for some people. And so as much as I might knock it on here, I don't really knock it overall. I just know that I'm ready to not be tied down to one place of sale. I want my books to be readily available on other platforms. Some people I've talked to say that no, Kindle Unlimited, you need to stay, you need to work it there first and build up your audience, such on and so forth. But I feel really strongly about this in my gut, that this is the right thing to do for myself, for my business. So that is what I am doing. And again, like I said, anybody who is in KU, anybody who likes KU as readers, I'm not knocking you. I think KU for the reader is especially an extremely valuable tool, because if you're a binge reader, that is your go-to, and that is great. However, for me as an author on the business side, I do want to be wide. I do want my books to be readily available on other platforms, and I don't want to have to rely on Amazon's not 100% foolproof system of paying me the amount of money that I am due for page reads in Kindle Unlimited, or if there's an issue with pages being read. It's frustrating because it's not reliable. That is why I'm going wide. There are some really, really good resources here online on AuthorTube that you can look up for Kindle Unlimited. The Courtney Project has 2 extremely great videos that I watched about a couple months ago about Kindle Unlimited, the pros and the cons, that really did help kind of narrow down my own pros and cons list going into 2020, because I had just taken a course and it really got me set up for excitement and injecting that energy back into my business side of things, not just my writing. And I was like, yes, I really want to go wide. And then I stumbled upon the Courtney Project's pros and cons of Kindle Unlimited books. And I was like, yes, girl, yes. Thank you for saying what I could not articulate in video form. So this video is kind of just my thoughts post knowing what I know now, what I didn't know then, on why I'm going wide and why I am going to not just be on Kindle Unlimited or Amazon. I hope you found this helpful for understanding my reasons for going wide as an author. I want to be as transparent as possible. It's not that I don't want people to be able to read my books for a good price. It's that I need to do what's best for my business. And I really, really feel strongly that going wide will be better for my business and better for my books in the long run. So, and I am not afraid of going to put some books on Kindle Unlimited for small periods of time so people can get the opportunity to read them. I actually think that's a really great tool. Like, here's book 1 of my series, of my new series or whatnot, or a book of something that's done really well everywhere else, but it hasn't been on Kindle Unlimited. Take it off all platforms for about, I think it's 90 days, and stick it in Kindle Unlimited for 90 days and say, here, everybody else who hasn't had a chance to read it because they need Kindle Unlimited or they want to read it with their Kindle Unlimited subscription, here you go. So it's not that I'm never going to be on Kindle Unlimited again. It's just going to be very, very short stints, and I will be sure to let people know when I am on, so they can take advantage of Kindle Unlimited when I am on there. So those are my thoughts. Those are why I'm going wide. I hope that your NanoWrimo is going wonderfully and that you are so close to being done, or if you haven't won already, congrats to you. So from me to you guys, one love.